All right, here we go. This project is the freezer box cabinet that we're going to put around, insulated cabinet that we're going to put around the deep freezer. It's just a small footprint deep freezer. And this is the drawing plans we're going to do. And this is the freezer we're going to utilize. It needs a little cleaning, but it works. And that's what we're working on doing. So, we get this all hooked up, and I'll be back with some of the work we've already gotten done on it. Talk to you in a minute. Okay, this is what I've got done so far on the cooler box, or the freezer cabinet that I'm building. Now, we've gotten to the point where I've got the 4 walls, I got the base done, I've got the 4 walls that are going on, the legs are painted and almost ready to put on, but I've started putting the foam in and cutting the foam from these coolers like that. Hey Queenie, and there's Ranger, and there's Janice, and oh, those are my helpers. Good Lord. But anyway, I take these coolers and I cut them into sections in order to make the insulation inside the box that goes around the deep freezer. So this is what I'm doing, and we're at this stage. I got the quarters cut and the openings for the controls and ventilation for the freezer unit, and I'm setting it in there. I wanted to get a video on this because once we get the freezer in here, I won't be able to show you this. So, but yeah, there you go. And it's just those cooler boxes, the styrofoam coolers, cut up into pieces and set into place inside the box, kind of like a big puzzle. Trying to use the biggest possible pieces as I can, and when I'm done, I'll come back through it and put caulking on all those seams, and we should have a badass little box here. So, all right, I'm gonna get the rest of this foam put in, and I'll come back on the video and give you an update here when I'm done with that. So, excellent. Then I think we'll be putting, the next thing I'm going to do after getting the foam complete is probably do the legs on the cabinet and get it solidified so we can figure out how to do the top. All right, well, here we go. Okay, picking up where we left off. I had just started putting the foam in. I've got the legs on now. The legs are on, and we've got the foam in completely. I've also got these access points cut out and framed in with wood so that when you're down there, I don't know if you guys, no, you ain't gonna be able to see that, but once the freezer's set in here, that it'll protect the foam from being dug into by anything on the exterior. And yeah, I put a cage in that because there's not one under the freezer, so that's just set in there and friction fit inside that deal, just to keep the mice out and possible any larger intruders. Still get bugs in here, I'm sure, but this is separate from the freezer. This is just its accesses, and that should help. And like I said, I've got a little bit of the caulking left to do, and then we're ready to put the freezer in and start fitting the lid. All right, but yeah, I'm going to be putting the trim in here across this piece right here, and at the bottoms and across the front, finish out the trim, and build the lid. So let me get on that and talk to you in a minute. All right, everybody, check this out. This is the cooler in its completed form. I know there's a couple videos that didn't get made, and there was one that got lost as an intermediary. It's a little dirty still. I'm still got to do the wipe down on it, and I just finished it. I got all the compartments sealed up with the wood framed in around it so that the critters can't get in. even around the controls, so that it's like that, and even in the back it's got it too. And this, we decided not to attach the inner lid to the outer lid. It's a little messy, yeah, but most of the time nobody's going to see that. But it was leftover foam, so it's all siliconed in place and all glued together kind of thing. And then we got the freezer. Inside a 2-foot thing of foam. And of course, we've got the freezer. And it's already getting nice and cold and starting to freeze down. That's why the generator's running. But we decided not to attach the lids because this one will seat itself to the body of the freezer. And without any complications whatsoever. And then the lid to the outer cabinet just simply comes down. Bingo bango. And we got a really nice cut wood top on that I got to clean up, and I'm going to clear coat that. And we're going to put another coat of paint on the cabinet down below so it's all nice and pretty. But yeah, this is the freezer cabinet. Super insulating the deep freezer. Rock on. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave some comments, and like it if you like it. I'm gonna love it when I'm eating frozen feed, frozen kill, and when we get a deer, we stick it in there and all that. Yeah, well, never mind. Rock on, guys. Have a great day.